Korea's leader, was a dude named Kim Jong-un said if anybody gets fucked with at all, any of those people that say I ain't get fucked with, he's entering. But they're gonna get fucked with because that place is a fucking battlefield now.
Yeah.
So you can basically count them in.
Right.
So the rest of those allies have to back up both of those nations too that also get involved. Mm-hmm. So this is it, man.
Yeah, all of America's nations or enemies are starting to come back out. They're becoming emboldened again. Okay, that's Joel the 3rd chapter. It says, "Let the weak say I'm strong." You're starting to see these smaller nations be like, "Hey, fuck this guy, man." You know, he ain't as bad as we thought. And see, Esau, you're getting exposed on this Iranian front, man. Like these guys coming out telling you that your military is outdated. You know, it goes back to the Cold War. You're not ready for modern warfare. Like you're not ready for drones and guerrilla tactics. You know, all of that's being exposed, and what is that going to do? It's going to embolden your enemies, man. And then eventually your allies are going to turn on you as well.
That's right. It says, verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places." Diverse places goes into heavy populated cities and areas. Okay? And it says famines, you know that's going to hit. It's like the brothers was going into when they close that Strait of Hormuz, man. It causes fuel prices to go up. You know, not just American fuel prices, but it's going to cause the prices of food to skyrocket. Because food is still being imported from some of these countries that depending on that oil to get out that strait. Yeah. So now they're no longer getting that. Hey, how they going to pay for their fuel? Fuel's going up. That means your grocery store price is about to go up high as fuck.
Yeah.
People are about to start starving. And then you're going to start seeing shortages on the shelves because these companies can't pay to get the goods shipped to these Walmarts. So you're going to have less supply, you know, but you have just as high of demand. Then the prices is just going to, you're going to go out the fucking roof, man.
Well, they was talking about China. Basically, they import the glyphosate from China. They buy it from there. All the farmland in America is tainted by that shit, you know, and they buying it from China. And America and China ain't on the best terms, so they go to food market right there. So if they piss off China, they could just say, you know what, we're not giving you no more of that chemical that they put in the food to poison you through all these corporations and shit like Bayer, which was once Monsanto. And then once that goes down, and that's when people gonna really pop, man. Because what they don't understand is that famine, war, and pestilence, and civil unrest and total breakdown of society is all simultaneously, man. Because one roll into the next and the next and the next and the next, man. So famine, war, all these things, like the brother just read in Matthews, man. Find famines and pestilence in diverse places, man. People getting sick, you know, they're talking about starting another pandemic. It's a lot of things happening, man. In America, they're getting their ass whooped down there, all right?
Oh, yeah.
Their military, they're not equipped. They don't have the mental fortitude. They don't have it. They got a bunch of weak men and women in that thing, man. All right? And they don't know shit about war because the average person, and I'm going to say it again, they only listen in the military to get a goddamn Hellcat and a fucking loft and twerk in front of the ground.
Yep.
That's right. And
The heathens are seeing that shit, man. The Iranians are seeing that. The Russians are seeing that. And they like, we got them. These people are weak. These people are stupid.
Yeah.
Bitch put on a goddamn uniform with a fat ass because she got nothing to do all day but work out. And then she goes and shake her ass in front of the camera. People see that, man. And all you women in the military, you're going to get raped. Okay? You're going to get raped harshly.
That's right.
That's right. And they're not going to spare you at all, man.
Yeah.
You know, these countries, they've been have eyes on this place for a long time because look at what Obama did during his administration. All the drones that he hit. A lot of people in the Middle East, man, they lost their entire families behind America.
Yep.
So they itching to get at this place, man.
What's that, bro?
Yeah, I got to back that point up. This is Revelation 18 and 8. It says, "Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judgeth her."
Death, mourning, and famine, like the brothers were saying, all at one time, this shit gonna start hitting. And especially if you start having bodies and there's so many you can't keep up with to clean up, that automatically bleeds diseases, man.
Yep.
People are gonna get sick from them rotting corpses, putting the damn viruses, bacteria in the air. And not animals too. There's gonna be a lot of fucking stench, odor. Like, you know, when you drive on the highway and you smell a deer carcass on the side of the road.
That's horrible, bro.
Imagine that smell times like hundreds of people in your fucking city.
And they swell too, you know, them deers, they swell up. The
Yeah.
hotter they get. Yeah.
People swell up too. You know, that's why they have people. That's why they gotta be embalmed. That's why some passes away. They gotta hurry up and just start working on that body, because it's gonna swell up, blow up. You're gonna have big fucking 400-pound nasty ass people going down the street. That's gonna be fucking just blowing up. You're gonna drive past the city on the highway and smell it.
And that proved Esau wicked, bro. He even profit off death because, like, he got an embalming thing. Bro, funerals, and you bury the dead is simple. After the body dies, you put it in the ground before the fucking sun goes down, and you're done with it. He wants to embalm it. He wants to investigate it. He wants to look at the organs. He wants to see what type of mental disease this happened. Then he'll charge you 10 bands for a funeral and keep the organs in a damn freezer somewhere to put in somebody else. Scriptures don't say nothing about deboning or deorganing nobody. You put the body back in the earth, you bury it, and let the earth take its course and do its job for you, man.
Right. Leave you wrap it up at night, just put it in the tomb.
Yeah, that's it. You know, but this devil, man, he's a damn demon, man.
Yep.
Hey, you said Revelation 18, bro? Go up, start at 1. Cause this place finna get smoked, man.
Yeah,
I was just telling the brother, I said, look, this thing is closer than what we think. It's not gonna be a drawn out process. The war that's getting ready to end all wars has already started. Okay, we're at the beginning of it. Now they could come and say, well, some peace here, peace there, but the Iranians don't want peace, man.
Yeah.
Trump tried to call it, they said, fuck that, we don't want that, man. We want this nigga's head, bro. Because it's been the job of the small hats to get America in this world war, because they know America is the only superpower that can possibly stop that, man. But it's too late, because Europe is not backing them up. They say, look, we don't want no dealings with it for the most part. We'll provide you air support to some degree, not drones, but I think the UK provided them some type of support when it comes to shooting down the missiles. But they said we don't want to start a regional conflict because that can fuck with our economy, man.
Yeah.
That's why the scriptures say the least of the flocks will draw them out. Because they send them fucking drone strikes in NATO countries now.
Yeah.
So even though they don't want to be involved in it, they're going to be forced to get involved.
Yep.
Because,
Saudis now.
Yeah, because Iran is being strategic with certain targets, even though they ain't fucking with them. They hitting them just to affect us.
Right.
And Israel.
Well, they said they destroyed all their bases. They destroyed all America's shit. They destroyed all their bases, man.
Yeah.
So they pretty much they out there.
That's another reason too why America's allies going to turn on this place, because you know, with Iran strategically striking all of those various Gulf states, America their whole thing is to defend Israel, man.
Yeah.
So they're like, look, fuck everybody else. We gotta protect they gotta protect their masters, man. So everybody else around them seeing that, they're like, damn, man, y'all ain't shit. America ain't shit because they only give a fuck about Israel, man. And they seeing that shit.
That's why, I was gonna say Europe is known as the bottomless pit, so they're heavily relying on oil resources. Yeah, they can grow crops and stuff, but then in terms of minerals, they rely either on Russia or the U.S. Ponzi scheme they got going on to bring their resources in there.
That's it.
You know, so what do you think they're gonna do, man? When the squeeze starts to happen, when the famine kicks in, you know, they're gonna save themselves.
Revelation 18:1. Saying, after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. It said he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen and has become the habitation of devil, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, and Babylon the Great is talking about America, aka Babylon the Great. All right, the missiles are gonna hit this place, man. And people are starting to realize, like, oh shit, the Bible is true. The Bible is true. There's gonna come a time that they're gonna shed a light on the men of the Lord, man. Because hey, we've been saying this for some time, man. We've been saying through the Spirit that America was gonna go and attack Iran, all right. Eventually, they was gonna put boots on the ground and was gonna drag the Muslim world inside this war, you know. And then Russia and China was gonna get involved. Turkey. The NATO nations, man. Now the United Arab Emirates, UAE, Saudis, they getting ready to get involved. So this is quickly drawing everybody into this war, man, because the Lord is getting ready to make a speedy riddance of this fucking place, man.
Right.
Okay, this place ain't got too much longer to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, like the brother always say, the time of our being on the streets is winding down. It's winding down, man. We're gonna be out here too much longer because things gonna unravel here. The food system's collapsing, the economy is collapsing. Hell, they said that they were supposed to gain 50-something thousand jobs, I think, in the month of February, and they lost like twice the much, man.
90,000.
Yeah. 90,000 jobs in February alone, man. That's crazy.
Hey, a week ago, they just discovered 20 bombs, man.
Oh, yeah.
At a monument in Kansas City, man, the Liberty Memorial.
Yeah.
But that's been a monument in Kansas City for some decades, man.
That's that lookout point right here?
Yeah, that's that lookout point.
Oh, where we saw the chariots at?
Yeah. They found 20 in the trash can. 20 of them, man. I don't know how powerful they were, but hey, that right there is
levels
let you know
of
what's
sick.
coming.
That would have shut the whole city down.
Yeah.
You know, that'd have been a wrap.
But shit, bro, they got a lot of sleeper cells right in the city.
Yeah.
This dude, Steve Ram, he was doing something on it. He said the list of cities that the FBI have on high alert and sleeper cells, Kansas City was one of them. Makes sense. You got the Whiteman Air Force Base here. Okay, you got niggas from Ukraine coming over here through Manhattan. You got all types of military bases that surround on the outside of this very state, man, in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? This is the middle of Babylon, and so if anything, a lot of data centers are being built up out here. This place gonna get hit with something, whether it be an earthquake or a fucking storm or whatever it may be. The Most High is gonna rock this city, man, because these people in this city, they're too goddamn docile, bro.
And that's the spirit. You just mentioned data center. They just hit one over there in the middle.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
And they got one, like the brother said, they building here massive. So that's another target. Kansas City's a huge fucking target, man.
Yeah.
Because one thing that makes America so fucking powerful is their air power, man.
Yeah.
Okay? And this is the home where they've been advertising like fucking idiots. You know, America just recently struck so-and-so with the B-2. Why the fuck you gonna advertise it, man?
Yeah.
He's letting the enemy know, you know, what target to hit. And it's very common that the B-2 is here. That's one of the Kansas City icons. You fly in for the airport, you're gonna see pictures of the B-2. They're gonna say Whiteman Air Force Base, man.
Well, that's Esau's pride, and that's also that's the Lord. Hey, the Lord said, "Man's going as of the Lord. How could a man know it his own way?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's right. Hey, but those bombers, as impressive as they are, they're not cut out for modern day warfare, man. You know?
They are outdated. Them things were built like in the
they-
60s.
They're good for causing a lot of big explosions, but when you want to get precise, man, you can't get them that precise. You know, they fly super, super high. You don't even hear them. You don't see them. And then all of a sudden, some shit just blow up. But they used them over there in Iran. Talking about they dropped it on the size of something the size of a washing machine. Come out with the accuracy. Well, wait, what happened? Now all of a sudden they're a threat again. There's so much of a threat you had to bomb them again, and 8 months later.
Wait, didn't they strike? Didn't 3 of them get shot down or some shit? Didn't they strike their own?
Friendly ally,
Yeah, they say friendly fire. Who knows?
The scriptures say that, hey, Babylon's weak, bro. This thing got it. The world sees that this place don't have the strength. They don't have the fortitude. They can't do nothing with the Russians, man.
Yeah.
Y'all can't do nothing. Y'all, bro, how the fuck is Iran handing Israel and America, y'all? Bro, they fucked up Tel Aviv. They fucked up, what's the other one? Dimona. You know what I'm saying? Even though Tehran is on fire, but I mean, bro, y'all getting smoked, man. They're dropping missiles out the sky. Y'all can't even intercept them all at once. Y'all Iron Dome shit is felling. I mean, it's a done deal, man.
Yeah. The interceptors, like from the money aspect, y'all the fuck, man. Ain't no way to get up out of this, man.
Bro,
Okay?
they said it's costing billions of dollars of war to shoot off a missile. That shit costs a couple of hundred. It costs some money.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what Iran's been doing. Their war technique has been a rope-a-dope.
Yeah.
They've been pulling in Israel and the United States to strike, and you notice all the targets have been fucking paintings on the ground. They haven't even been hitting shit.
Yeah.
They've been all the aerial targets they've been claiming they hit. When the footage is coming out, they've literally been big ass murals of jets that Iran was smart. They painted the shit on the ground to make it think that it's a plane, and they hitting the fucking dirt.
That's why Iran said we ain't even brought out the big shit yet.
Yeah.
Yep, they've been roping doping them, man.
Bro.
They're getting ready to hit them real soon, man.
Not
They got the big one coming.
Yeah, and not just that, bro. Like, Esau would take $1 million missile, bro. It'll be one missile that costs $1 million. He'll use that to hit a $50,000 drone, bro. And then he'll miss. So he got to shoot 2 of them motherfuckers. That's $2 million to $50,000.
Yep.
How long can you sustain that? And then they can't make them that fast no more, you know? Like it takes them. They're still replenishing from back in June, man. They haven't replenished all their interceptors. You know, so all of the math is coming out about you basically not going to win this war conventionally.
Yeah,
Not even from the air.
They're running out of money because Iran's been using just for drones, and they're 20 times cheaper than these missiles and shit that the United States been using. They've been just fucking everybody up with drones, but but now you're starting to see what they pulling out. They pull out that fucking one missile, man. That shit turned into 80. What you gonna do with that, man? And they just now used it for the first time, so they've been holding that shit.
Yeah. You know it.
You see Trump, he ain't looking too confident now, is he?
No.
Hey, he quiet. He said, yeah, this is gonna take the motherfucker talking about 8 weeks now. This is gonna be a war that's gonna be ongoing up and down until Howard Shah come back, because it may taper off a little bit or they may take it out the media, but nonetheless, there's gonna be tensions. Notice how they not covering Ukraine no more. You don't hear nothing about the Ukrainian war, man.
Nope.
No? Quick precept. Serious spot. This is the book of Joel 3. And I'm going to start at verses. Joel 3, and I'm going to start at verses 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Yeah. And this is what we're seeing in the news, man. World War III. Hey, once again, Pete Hegseth said that, look, this is going to be the war that brings back the Messiah. So they already got a name. The Most High made him say that, man.
Yeah.
You know? And everybody now, they getting afraid. Hey, why would you say something like that? What the fuck you mean? We've been telling you that, man. We've been telling you that all you people that join the military, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to die over there. Most of you that get shipped out over there to what they call the middle, because there's no such thing as Middle East. But you're basically getting ready to be part of the soil over there, man. Because it's Amalek's ordeal to set up what he called the Greater Israel Project. Because remember, the land of Israel, since Amalek bought it out in 1948, it don't have any residual borders, so it's really just open territory. So those Iranians are fighting over that land because technically all that belonged to us any goddamn way, man.
Yeah.
But there's no borders, so now we're just like, look, we take this, we take that. That's nothing really been established. There's been a bunch of baseless fighting since the beginning, man. You know?
Hey, y'all don't believe us when we say America's gonna lose? Watch that nigga Professor Jiang.
Yeah.
That nigga Professor Jiang in the spirit.
Hey,
He be saying, ain't no way y'all can win this shit.
bro, he broke it down.
Professor, he knows the breakdown.
Dog, look, he could be a Jake low key, but hey, the nigga, he called out the Illuminati at the end. He said they go by many names. He said the Illuminati, X, Y, and Z.
He said it's clear that America is run by secret societies and
Bro, he
said
the financial system is a fucking Ponzi scheme. Man.
Yes, straight up said it.
Look
bro.
up Ponzi scheme, brother. Somebody look that up. But verses 9, it says, proclaim you this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, man. Okay? So a drive got to come back, because if they put boots on the ground and that first platoon gets slaughtered, they going to need more bodies, man. They going to need hella more bodies on the ground, man. So that's when you YNs come in at.
That's something they're not talking about a lot, but the hospitals are overran in the UK right now.
Yeah.
From American troops. They said they're bringing in American bodies left and right.
Left and right. Bro, they said 500 American casualties, bro. But they try to downplay it and say like 6 shit?
Yeah, they go to number 6 again,
Get the fuck out of here. You see the missiles they shooting over there? Bro, how many people downtown Kansas City right now? Just a guess, brother. What would you say? How many people here?
Downtown?
Right now, yeah.
Probably like at least 500,000.
Yeah. Right here, right now.
Yeah.
About 500,000 people down here right now?
Yeah.
What you say, bro? What you say, Tyler?
I'll say downtown, probably around 200,000.
200. Okay, I agree with that. What you think, bro?
Say 100K around there.
Yeah, because it's not a lot of. I mean, you got people that live down here too, but 500,000 down here is, I say a couple of 100,000. Let's just say if they decide to shoot a couple of Tomahawk missiles down here, how many people y'all think gonna die from that shit? Half of them.
You gotta remember, there's certain days where downtown is more popular. A lot of people can't live here, but on Saturdays, a lot of people come from outside and come in.
A weekend.
Even from Topeka, people come to Kansas City to shop or whatever. You know, so they want to hit this place on the right day, man. Get you good.
So they downplaying the death tolls on the news.
Yeah.
They downplaying the shit out of it.
Right.
Bro.
They try to make it seem like they in a secure base, man. They came out, them niggas was in a 3-wide trailer, man. With some cinder block walls. because they're designed to help vehicles running in. They're not designed to come in from air. Because Esau never thought the body was going to strike them, man. You know, and only 3 people died. Man, get out of here.
Yeah.
If they release the numbers, they would kill the morale before the war gets as hot as it can.
Yeah.
So they have to downplay it. And then, once again, as we say, you got to look out for them false flags.
Yeah.
Because they're going to use the narrative of a false flag to hype up the troops to go out and fight.
Yep.
All them niggas who watched 9/11 happen on TV, they had an emotional response. They went down and recruitment out there with the fucking Iraq.
Yeah, fact, bro.
So it was a problem, reaction, solution.
Right now, the vast majority of Americans don't want to go to this war and don't support it. So they really got to twist the shit, twist the numbers. It's part of war propaganda. You got to lie to them. And also, it's an attack against Iran to make them think that what they're doing isn't working, so you can break their morale too.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not really getting that much casualty. You know, that's what the media is constantly pushing. But no, the truth is, there is vehicles and vehicles of SUVs of bodies, man.
Yep. That nigga Pete Heck said the reason he's on camera trying to talk about he can bench press 315, that's to keep the morale up, man. Which I don't think he bench press 315. I don't know if that's real plates. But he on camera talking about, you know, he doing the bench press. Why is he doing that? Because he knows the morale of them soldiers means everything, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they morale has dropped it, man. They don't have the heart for it. They realize, like, because common sense will tell you if they set off a strike, hundreds of people die from that, man. That's common sense, but like you said, they want to boost the morale. And hey, they may start advertising, they gonna start upping the pay. They gonna have to up that pay too. They may end up saying, look, we're gonna give y'all $100,000 sign-on bonus. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna like, you know what? All right. Only thing you gotta do is throw money in front of a nigga. He gonna sell out, man. $150,000 sign-on bonus. You might not even go down to war. You just gonna be in the region. No, they gonna ship your ass to war because they know you ain't coming back, nigga.
Hey, they already went the Jesus route. Y'all niggas love Jesus. Go over there and fight Iran.
That shit ain't even work. They're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They ain't
Y'all
really,
love Jesus, don't you?
yeah, but they not really Christian, man. Just an excuse.
God. But it says here, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, and let the weak say, I am strong. Hey, them Iranians, man, they kicking ass down there. Iranians said, look, be ready for whatever you got. They want to do boots on the ground, and let them. Put boots on the ground in Iran, then that's where Russia got to step in, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And it reads, assemble yourselves, come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Did the cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh, and let the weakened, or let the heathen be awakened and come to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for where I was sent to judge all the heathen round about. So the Lord is really setting all y'all up, man, because he's getting all y'all into one big battle royale just to sick Yahweh Shai on y'all, and Yahweh Shai gonna get busy on you devils, man. All you, man. All right? It says here, put ye sickle in a sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full and the fats overflow, for their wickedness is great. Because all the nations down there is like idol worshippers, man. Idolatry, wickedness. Hell, women in the military, that's an abomination in itself, man.
Yeah.
Numbers, the first chapter tells us that the men of Israel of the respective tribes had to fight the war.
Right.
Women weren't supposed to fight, wore their booty. Bro, that TikTok dance, that fine ass yellow bitch, man. Bro, that woman gonna go down there and get took. Man, I was like, damn, she's bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it's a lot of bad women in the military, bro. A lot of them. Don't need no men. Hey, I know 2 chicks personally I grew up with that just went to the military roughly a couple years ago, man. Got kids and shit like that. They at the end of their rope. Now they want to go to the military. I'm like, bitch, you 35 years old. Fuck you going to the military now?
Big mistake.
Big mistake, like, yeah. You know, just because you took a JROTC school class in high school don't mean that you're ready for the big shit. And most women go to the military because they think they can beat up men. You women can't beat up no fucking men, man. I don't give a damn how skilled you are. All right?
Especially
You
a
can't.
man really fighting for
A real man, let's say that. Not no beta male cucks, man. All right? We talking about real men.
They gonna hear one of them Iranian drones start buzzing.
It's out of
Start
there.
getting nervous.
Yeah.
Understood. A lot of you military women, y'all just gonna get a pussy up, man. Y'all ain't even gonna try to fight. You gonna know what it is, man.
Well, that's what they want to do. A lot of them join too. The biggest reason is to have a buffet of cock.
Get a pussy up.
They like the men they're surrounded with. They're attracted to all of them, and they just get passed around. The women in the military are the biggest prostitutes in America, man. It's bad, especially when they get deployed overseas. They just take them behind the fucking trash can. She popping one nigga,
They easy
another
to
nigga,
crack,
another
ain't
nigga.
they? They easy to crack. But you know what's so funny, They come over here and have that so-called "I'm better than you" etiquette. Like, it was a couple military chicks I had conversations with, and we just talking shit. This bitch made it sound like I had to be like a 4-star general. Like, oh, like, bitch, your body count went up 50% since you've been in the military 2 years. Like, out of here, man. Because they teach you how to load up a fucking rifle or AR-15, now you think you on a level.
Well, I was watching this video. These hoes was it was like a little it was like 3 military bitches or like 4 of them, and it was like some little tug of war thing. They was going versus regular men. It was like 1v1. It was like a military bitch on one side, just a random dude off the street, tug of war, and the bitch lost every time, man. I just going to show you, man. You women ain't cut out for that type of shit.
Nah, bro. Go home and be a wife, man. There ain't nothing wrong with being a wife. There's nothing wrong with being under your man, bro. That's how you know the sorcery of this. The sorcery alone is the reason why this place gotta go, man.
Right.
Women are walking around here with this mindset, I don't need a man. That's the goal. Women of the other nations look at you, how stupid can you be? You don't see a Chinese bitch in a Chinese military, do you? You know?
Unless it's Mulan or some shit.
Like Andrew Tate said, I've never seen a Chinese woman get pregnant in real life. So they at home. You don't see them walking around out at the store and shit.
They're at
They
home.
pregnant, they actually at home.
Cracking over fortune cookies and shit.
It's Jeremiah 51 and 28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, the captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall be performed against Babylon. You see, as people like to say the word conspiracy, right? We talk about the conspiracy of the elites to put you people in slavery and bring about this New World Order system. But what the elites, they fail to realize is that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he got a conspiracy of his own, man. It's called the Council of the Lord. That's why he put the spirit on Trump to go and make that move, man. That's why when the society collapses, he gonna put the spirit on these troops to get draconian, man, and start putting people to death. And that's gonna make more and more Americans divided against each other, man. Because when that Marine said what he said, and they treated him how they treated him, that was the ultimate disrespect, man. Because the scriptures speak on that. You're supposed to take care of the ones that went to war, man. How the fuck you gonna drag this nigga out for saying something that's blatantly true, man? That means this place is ran on lies.
That's right.
It say, and the land shall tremble and sorrow for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua shall be performed against Babylon to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. That's the end goal. All the things that you about to witness from now up until the nukes drop, that's what the Lord ordained for this place, man.
That's right.
It say the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places and her bars have broken. So that's what we were saying. They don't want to go do that shit.
Right.
They don't want to, they don't want to go slide on the ops, even though Trump putting that battery in the back for him to do so.
Trump was talking about this shit since 91, bro. Going back talking about going to Iran and all this other shit. But you know what's so weird about it all, too? Everybody now is saying this is a war for the small hats. Israelis. They say we don't want to die for them. And they got every right to feel that way. Send your fucking kids to, hey, you think Trump gonna send his son to war? You think BB gonna send his kids to war? You think the Rothschilds gonna be out there to war? Fuck no, man.
In Miami.
Yeah.
For what, man?
So the same way you say the men of Babylon became his women. So we were saying the women in the military is there to get popped, and the men in there to get their plumbing changed, man. Is that a mighty war fighting force? Does that sound mighty to you?
Oh,
Men were born to fight, man. Because in America, they'll tell you what makes a real man is a man that provides for a woman. If a man does this, a man does that, then that's what makes you a real man. Well, you simps, this is your chance to prove that you're a real man, man. Get your ass in the back of the Humvee, okay? Get your military basic training and go over there and fight, man. You know? But they not gonna do that, because they all gonna bitch up, man. All these men, so-called high-value men, they all about to bitch up. They all gonna curl up. The scripture say they remained in their holes. You know what that means? That means I don't want smoke. You know? I'm hoping this is a bump in the road. This is just a rough patch. No, man. Like the brother said, this is the Lord devised this thing, man, to happen. Everything the scripture said was gonna happen is gonna happen.
It's playing out now.
That's right.
you see it.
That's why we read in Matthew, it says all these things must come to pass, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wars and rumors of wars must come to pass. So you got people that want to protest, hey, that's pointless. The Lord said these things have to happen, and it's more than obvious that we're in the end times, the last days, man.
Yeah.
And these people don't want to fight because they're done supporting this whole fucking nation. Everybody that lives in America also hates it, especially with this Epstein shit. You got all these stuff that these grotesque acts of getting kids and feeding children and shit, sacrificing. That is horrible, man. Horrible. Every last politician is involved.
See, nothing came about. So what's gotta happen? Y'all gotta go, man. You know? This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 12. It says, one woe is past, and behold, there come 2 woes more hereafter. And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before the Most High, saying to the 6th angel, which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. So things happen according to a plan. When the Lord gives the angels the order to do particular things, that's when things happen, man. You see, this is the reason why the mustache man couldn't take Russia, man. He was like, he hit a brick wall. He conquered Europe so easily. He thought he could go into Russia, but what happened? He hit a brick wall because it wasn't time for him to take over Russia. Russia was another chess piece the Lord was going to use later.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And this is why Alexander was not able to take over Persia, man.
And you know, through the spirit, I was gonna do a lesson next week. There's this clip of this guy who's in the military saying that plenty of times world leaders have actually tried to push the nuclear buttons and try to set it off, but it didn't go off.
Oh,
So
wow.
that means that the Lord was in control of all
The
that.
Lord's in control, man.
You don't shoot nothing off until he says so.
Yeah.
Well, that's wild because, like, remember they were showing how those chariots was activating those silos too. Chariots was flying over those shits and activating them. They was
That
like,
scared
man,
the shit out of him.
yeah, they like, because we had no control over it, man. The Heavenly Father, that's what the scriptures say. He set his bounds beyond where you cannot go.
Yeah.
So it ain't time for that, man.
That's right,
Because
man.
even going back into the, like the brother said, the mustache, man, going back into the Third Reich. Basically, all the nations that was in play then, it was basically setting up for this time now. So the Lord used that particular event to set up all this shit, the whole Balfour Declaration,
Right.
the Rothschilds buying the land. Hey, that was all set up for this time now, man.
Yeah.
It's all coming together. And the Lord proved that they're not the people, because when you go into the book of Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, it tells us that war will be ended once the true people of that land was in the land.
That's right.
And that can't be the case now because we on the brink of World War III now, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Say Israel shall do all safety.
Yeah. So right there tells you that they're a bunch of goddamn imposters. And the law is not going forth from Zion.
Yeah.
Because you got Pink City out there. And where's the Lord? You small hats are the Lord. You tiny tops are people of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, or Hashem, as you like to say.
Hashem.
When the hell is the Lord? Why he ain't defending you? Why you getting your ass handed to you by Iranians, bro?
Yeah.
Yep. Easily too, man.
That's picking and choosing prophecy.
Yeah.
Because how you gonna say this war is gonna bring Jesus back, which according to them that's prophetic talk. But you don't want to talk about the prophecies where when the real people get in the land, ain't gonna be no war.
Yeah, they
That's
pick and
picking and
choose.
choosing.
Demons, man. And it says, verse 15, and the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the 3rd part of men. You see? So when the Lord says no, there's a no, man. If you're gonna win the war, you're gonna win the war, man. When the Lord gave the prophet Samuel to tell King Saul he was gonna lose that war, guess what happened?
He lost.
He lost the war, man. Okay, and the Lord had angels set up in their region for a reason, man. For an hour, a time, a particular time in the day, man. So the Lord is in control of this whole thing, especially in their region. They got an angel posted up there right now, man. And when the time it comes, they all gonna do exactly what the scripture said. And if they resist, the Lord gonna put an angel or a spirit to make them do it.
Get that shit back in order.
You know?
I'll put you back on the chessboard, buddy.
Right.
And Trump know niggas gotta die. That's what he say. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Sadly,
That's just how it is.
That's just how it
That's
is.
just how it is.
Fighting for a bunch of shit-stained doodle-draw fucking heathens, man. Fighting for a bunch of goddamn pedophiles, man.
right.
You're going to war to die for pedos, man.
That's sad, bro.
And like, if that don't make America revolt off just that alone, then you people are cooked, man. You people deserve every missile that's gonna hit this place, man.
Absolutely, man.
Golly.
Nigga said I made the Iranians a promise. They to liberate them. But you didn't promise your own people nothing, man.
Nigga, your own people live in tents, bro. You got niggas paying $1,500 for 500 square foot. You got people losing their job, bro. They laid off damn near 1 million black women last year, bro.
Right.
But you want to promise them liberty. You don't want to promise them liberty. You want the resources. It's all over the oil, bro.
Yeah. They on people asking me for $1 off the highway.
Yeah, let me get $1. Let me get part of that chicken wing you just bit off. Quick precept, Nahum 3, and I'm gonna start at verses 11. It says, "Thou also should be drunken, and thou should be hid. Thou shalt also seek strength because of the enemy, and all thy strongholds should be like fig trees with the first ripe figs. If they be shaken, they should even fall into the mouth of the eater. But behold, thy people in the midst of thee are women, and the gates of thy land should be set wide open unto thy enemies, and the fire should devour thy bars." So they're gonna invade this place, bro. How are you over here? Going back to 2023, what they call Title 42, the borders were open. They let them people over here. Now all of a sudden, now we got to get the illegals out of here. They let exactly who they knew exactly who they was letting over here.
Yep. That's right.
You got bro. They said sleeper cells. They said they gonna get active.
Yeah.
And this is the year 2 of that FIFA bullshit. Oh yeah, this shit gonna get active this summer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, their leader said, he just called, he said he wants American bloodshed. He called for American blood, so
Yeah.
if they don't have the missile capability to touch this place, what do you think they're gonna do? Activate them super cells.
Bro, didn't I just say in the car? I just said that in the car.
Facts. You think them elites bought them bunkers for a bump their real estate portfolio? You know? You think they just made a real estate investment?
You niggas are pathetic, man. Fucking play this shirt on. Fucking niggas, bro. Fuck niggas. Yeah, with that bullshit on. Send niggas like that.
Right.
Send them over there to die, man. Bro, they just did a nigga woman came out with the whole skinny dip on the pledge and sorority bullshit. And this nigga know. And yeah, you still walking around with that badge of shame on, man.
True, man. Yeah, they gotta go, man.
You niggas gotta go, bro. Hey, Trump, grab every YN you see and take them to war. If they resist, then put one in the back of their head, bro. It's easy.
Straight up.
It's easy. Any nigga that give you smoke, what my man saying, Trinity, boom, we give a shit, we giving them lead. Hey, grab these niggas up, put them in a black van, and ship them over to the Middle East, bro. You got the permission of the prophets of the Lord to do just that, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Straight up, bro. Get these niggas off the street. They ain't doing nothing, killing each other any goddamn way.
Right.
Especially the Kia boys, man. Get their ass while they in the car stealing this shit.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, they like to shoot shit up, man. Bro, one nigga in Chicago, this nigga had a rocket launcher. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know, you spawn a cheat code on GTA, and shit come down. I'm like, oh, the fuck you get a rocket launcher,
Pull
bro?
that bitch out of nowhere.
Yeah, bro, niggas with skinny jeans on, literally, that you gotta cut to get off. This nigga tucked the whole AR-15 and shit. I'm like, how the fuck do you pull an AR-15 with extended clip out of skinny jeans, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
Look at that nigga Solid Snake. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
You can't see shit on him. When you pull that Nikita launcher out, that motherfucker come out of nowhere.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and 14. It say they have blown the trumpet, even to make all ready, but none go into the battle. For my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. And that's what we've been saying, man. They're trying to get the morale of you American citizens up. But like the brother brought out, you people are foreborn to fight. You ain't got that spirit on you no more, man. A lot of you people are full of fucking GMO foods. You know, you docile as all hell. Right? You people not ready for this. It say, verse 15, the sword is without, and a pestilence and a famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. But they that escape of them shall escape, and shall be on the mountains like dogs of the valley, all of them mourning, everyone for his iniquity. It say, all hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water. Right? Meaning what? You people gonna bitch out, man. I already said in what's that, Ecclesiastes 12, the strong men shall bow themselves. Right? Meaning what, man? None of you people are gonna be ready, equipped to deal with the times, man. You know who's gonna be ready for these times? The men of the Lord.
Sure.
Right? The elect have been given the wisdom and knowledge, hey, not only to know what's happening and what's going on, because you people don't know, but also to make it through this shit, man. Okay, to have a spiritual hegemony around us. Right? You know, it ain't gonna be based off of just your might, man. You know, or basic training and this and that. That ain't what it's gonna be based off of. If the Spirit of the Lord is with you, you good. If not, no matter what the fuck you know, man, you're done.
Right.
You're done, man.
Remember those angels out here to protect us too, man. And that Joel, I believe it's Joel 3, it says, cause thy mighty ones to come down. Because at the same time, the world war is going down, the angels are going to come down and start getting active, man. They here to destroy and to defend the elect, man.
Get that in Daniel 12:1. Also, Baba Kushar, can somebody get that Psalms that say the king is not delivered by much strength, but to paraphrase?
Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time.
Yeah, it says since there was never a nation, man. So the angel's gonna come down and fight for us, man. You know what I'm saying? If you believe that through the spirit. So in Jacob's trouble, because you're gonna have a lot happening at once, man. You're gonna have civil unrest here, skirmishes over there, militias here, rioting, looting here, fires over there, all types of stuff happening, and we're gonna have to be protected through that, because this is too much for one man to do, man. You got 80, 90 motherfuckers trying to come up against you, you know, unless the Lord give you spiritual power at the moment and take them out, you're gonna need divine intervention, or you're just gonna be plowed into the concrete, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be too much to even process mentally, man.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord gonna stabilize us mentally, because you ain't gonna know what from what, man. You just, the Spirit of the Lord ain't on you, you're just gonna be confused out here, man.
You cut,
lost.
Yeah. Kind of how Tel Aviv is right now.
Yeah.
Niggas don't know what to do.
Right, right.
They even blowing up the bunker. They got bunker busting bombs dropping on their ass.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And they show you this the movies that come out, like that movie Monsters of Man. Esau really got that shit, man. You know, that he tests in different covert operations in different places to test his new weapons. So y'all niggas think y'all gonna do something, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. You see one of them fucking Tesla style drones fucking flipping in the goddamn air and keeping someone's head off at the same time shooting 3 niggas, then you gonna know, man. You wish you had the Lord to have your back.
Right. It says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book.
In the book of life.
That's right, man. So it ain't saying nothing about the most subscribers,
Yeah.
or who got the most motion, who got the G-Wagon, okay?
Yeah. We got the Rollie.
Yeah, who gave back to the community.
Yeah.
Your name got to be written in the book, man, or you're not gonna be defended.
Right.
Period.
Cool.
Got the other piece up?
Is that Psalms you called for?
Come.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. This is Psalms 33 and 16, and it says, there is no king save by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
Yeah, so right there, because you can know all the kung fu and boxing and this all you want. If the Spirit of the Lord is not with you, then there's no way you're gonna be delivered. All right, you can be Bruce Lee or Mike Tyson, Michael J. Wire, Terrence Crawford. If the Spirit of the Lord ain't with you, you out of here, man.
Right.
Hell, once again, we're gonna quote it. Says the mighty men of Babylon were born to fight.
Yeah.
But these are mighty men. You got killers in the military, bro. Like that Marine who they busted up in court. Hey, that nigga done saw some shit before, man. He done saw war before. He went in there with his suit on. Even men like him ain't gonna be able to do nothing, man. You know, so how much more you Israelites out there that's not connected to the Spirit of the Lord? Because, you know, I was talking to this brother earlier the week, and I'm like, now you got Israelites that want to talk about prophecy the whole time. You know, and you dudes are just like fashion of the weak Israelites. You only with what's hot to get your following up, man. You ain't really with this thing because Great Millstone, we've been speaking on this particular event since we got on YouTube, and the apostles 20, 30 years plus.
Yep.
You know, so you dudes can't take credit for being prophets of the Lord. You know, doing live streams and calling in and this and that. You niggas are not the prophets, man, all right?
Right.
Most High's getting ready to distinguish between who's his men and who's not his men. And a lot of you are going to come on the side of one time, bro. All right?
Okay. This is Psalm 33 and 16 again. There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
That's right, man. That's why we always been telling brothers and sisters that faith is going to be the most valuable asset in the times to come, man.
That's right.
And right now, the more and more you see shit get worse, the more and more Yahweh Shemel Shah is going to put a calm spirit on you, man.
Yep.
All right? Isaiah 33 and 6. Man, we saying so much, it's just innocent. We already know. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man.
Yeah.
And so when you have a overwhelming, calm feeling, and when everybody else is going to be, you know what I'm saying, bugging out due to the chaos, a lot of people gonna notice that, man. All right, a lot of people gonna ask, "What's up with you? How come you not tripping?"
Yeah.
Well, for one, we understood the prophecies, we knew it was coming, and for two, hey, we have high confidence that the Lord is gonna be with us to deliver us, man.
That's right, man. That's right. Calm spirit, man. Even the Apostle Paul, I remember when he was on his deathbed, you know, he was still cool. You know, he said, I finished my course. You know? So even in death, you know, it was something he was able to accept. He wasn't panicking, you know?
Hey, brother, this is funny, man. This says, man gets, I don't know how true this is, but it says, man gets honorable discharge from the U.S. military after deploying in Iran and asking where the hole's at. I don't know if this shit is true, but they got a dude, got a nigga on the front with a military.
Yeah, they got to be trolling.
Yeah. But that's Jake, though. Like, that's niggas, though, man.
Yeah.
But to show you that type of spirit, that's not battle ready, bro. Like we saying, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of the time. You can't be going over there where the hole's at. And you got to be in that spirit of killing, bro. If you're going to be in the military and you know you ain't going to make it back, your mindset should be, I'm going to kill as many of them motherfuckers as I could, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got to really lock in. And they said that on Dead Presidents, man. He said, look, when I was over there, I couldn't think about what was happening at home. The minute you think about shit that happened at home, then you out of there. You know, same thing with the men of the Lord on this side. We in a spiritual world. We can't think about all the women that left our lives or the kids we may have left or lost or walked out on us. You know, the jobs we done lost. We can't think about that really much, man. Because right now, that don't suitify us now, or it's not suitable for us to have that mindset in the times we in. We got to focus, lock in. You know, well, I want to call my mama, make sure she good. Call your mama. But you can't be fixated on whether she good or not. Because I was meditating on this. The Lord called you to be in the truth, brother. He didn't call your brother. He didn't call your mama. He didn't call your sister. He didn't call your kid. He called you to be in the faith, man. And that's a privilege thing. So anybody got a problem with what you do, fuck them. Your mama wasn't meant to get this truth, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your brother wasn't meant to get this truth, man. You know?
Them little niggas gonna get cleaned
You
up.
talking about are they the ones that make you kiss their feet?
Nah, brother.
Really?
Yeah. And see, that's why a lot of you other Israelites, you clown, gimmicky niggas.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna get cleaned up, man.
Yeah. Kiss their feet. We never made nobody. A while ago, somebody bowed down. You know, motherfuckers, a couple of people done bowed down, but nobody never kissed our feet. We not even in a blessed position. Like I don't want to eat my lip near my boot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm in the kingdom. You're not kissing my feet. I don't want you near me.
You ain't blessed.
I don't even want to Edomite smell an Edomite around.
And that's a privilege to even be around. Get out there, man.
It's Jeremiah 1 and 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. That's what the brother was saying, man. Your mama wasn't ordained. Your brother wasn't ordained. Your homie that you grew up with from kindergarten all the way up, y'all stayed in church. You wasn't ordained, man. All right.
That's why they can't get it, bro. They can't get it because they are not ordained, man. And when you meditate on that, that should bring joy to your spirit because it ain't nothing wrong with you. It's something wrong. The Lord found fault with them, and He found something in you that you can do.
Yep.
You know, now it's true. Many are called, but few are chosen. But just the fact that the Lord even called you into this work is a privileged position, man.
Yeah.
That's why the apostle said it this week. He said, look, anybody that fall out the truth is because they don't believe the prophecies, man.
Right.
You gotta continue to believe. You gotta ask the Lord to continue to increase your belief because right now, should nobody be fucking getting weak, bro.
Yeah.
Like all this shit happening right now, bro. We're the very thing that we've been speaking on is happening right now.
Yeah.
The brothers should be on fire, man.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The Lord confirming us.
Yeah.
Confirming the words of the prophets, man.
Yeah.
You know, I did that lesson this week about the shorty I knew who got sent on. I told her ass not to go.
I ain't got shit to say now.
This brother been saying grab them YNs up for years. And then he got a dude in the military this week talking about y'all need to grab them YNs up.
He was like,
So brothers, you know, you gotta see your own prophetic abilities, man.
Yeah.
We deal with big prophecies, America being destroyed, the white folks see it, but you can prophesy something in somebody's life, man. See what I'm saying? You can probably. I told that girl, don't go. You gonna get your ass shipped off. She thought I was bullshit. Bruh, I sent one message. That shit been on delivered for 36 hours now. So that tell you where she at.
She in the air right
She
now.
gone, bro.
Yeah, you gone.
But it say, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Then said I, the Lord, Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, say not that I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. So we gonna have to come into, we have to run into different groups of people, man. They say I ordained you a prophet unto the nations, man, not just the fucking hood, man.
Yep.
That's why we down here in the chief place of Concord, so everybody can hear this message. It ain't a good message if you an Edomite, but we still got a message for your ass.
You know what? You know, I don't know, it may have been a while ago, bro, but I did a lesson on it titled, You Gotta Have Faith in Your Discernment, man. When you have discernment, and you gotta speak that with conviction, bro. Like, when you tell a nigga, look, you're gonna be destroyed, you're gonna die, you gotta really believe that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker transgress against you and you put curses on him, you gotta believe the prayers you send up against him, man. Like we say, you Edomites are going into slavery, you gotta believe they going into captivity, man. Because they are going into captivity. You know, and you gotta believe that.
And you tell your woman she gonna have to share you with other women, you gotta believe it. Even if she don't. You know, that could be incredulity. But it say, Jeremiah 1:8, be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord said unto me, behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms. See, that's the high level the prophets is on, man.
Yeah.
They said they over the nations and over the kingdoms, man.
Yeah.
The king has to answer to the prophet.
That's right.
See?
That's right.
It say, see, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant, man. So to the world, we the ultimate morale booster, or morale killer, man.
Yep.
You know, we the ones that's discomforting the heart of these people, man, because everything that we say is true. In their mind, they want America to continue forever. They want to party, hit the strip club, fuck on these hoes Saturday night. And we about to tell you all that shit's about to be over, man.
Hey, somebody get that, you gonna say something, bro?
No.
And get Isaiah 30, go down to like verses 10. Also, somebody confirmed that story when he said that the prophet, when he went up to Ramoth Gilead, and the king was like, this man never prophesied good of me, man. You know, it's but basically it goes into when the Lord had the councils in the heavens, and he sent the prophets to be a lying spirit in the mouth of that demon, and then he said, look, this man never prophesied anything good concerning me. So this is one reason why they want to get us off the streets too, because we ain't got shit good to say about this place, man. Like you tell people, yeah, this place is gonna go down. They don't want to hear that ultimately. Like, what are you talking about? This place is gonna go down. You can't say that. That ain't God's plan. They think God is with America. Most ain't with this fucking place, man. And then you Israelites out there that's pushing the continuance of the system, you're not in the right spirit. Homesteads, getting land, buying property. I mean, do what you do. But if you saying that that's the ultimate form of salvation, or if that's the way that's going to get us out of this thing, then you are in the wrong spirit, man. The Lord said, rise and depart. This is not your rest because it is polluted and it will destroy you with a sore destruction. So you ain't supposed to be in the mindset of longevity of Babylon, man. You're supposed to be waiting on the Lord. I pray the Lord come back this year. I pray the Lord come back next year. You know? And a lot of you dudes ain't doing that because your baby mama doing right by you, man. Because you cool with this intent. You got it, bro? Yeah? You got something?
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, a lot of these people, especially your family, if you try to tell them that, hey, we're not gonna speak negatively like that. I'm gonna trust in the Lord.
Right.
You don't understand the spirit of the Lord is against this place.
Yeah.
You try to give them warning, well, we're not gonna think negatively like that. You try to tell them, hey, this place gonna get bombed, and Mr. World War III is gonna start. Well, we're not gonna think about World War III. You know, that's not gonna happen. They say let's not speak negatively. They want you to prophesy to them smooth things. They want you to prophesy to seek. But hey, look, you got to become that enemy and tell them the truth. That's just what it is, man.
It's that 1 Kings 22:1. And they continued 3 wars. They continued 3 years without war between Syria and Israel. And it came to pass in the 3rd year that Jehoshaphat, the king of Judah, came down to the king of Israel. And the king of Israel said unto his servants, know ye that Ramoth in Gilead is ours, and we be still, and take it not out of the hand of the king of Assyria? And he said unto Jehoshaphat, wilt thou go with me to battle to Ramoth Gilead? And Jehoshaphat said to the king of Israel, I am as thou art, my people as thy people, and my horses as thy horses. And Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today.
Yes, so he went to the Heavenly Father to inquire through a prophet what would the outcome be. Go ahead.
1 Kings 22:6. Then the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto him, shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of the Lord Yahweh besides, that we might inquire of him? And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord Yahweh.
So they understood that the prophets had the words of the Heavenly Father, man. So if Trump was smart, he would be consulting with the prophets as to what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
All right, but they know because he called us the prophets of doom, man. And he said, yeah, they say we're going to go in the Middle East and start World War III, but that's not going to happen. But you tip your pink ass down there and look what's happened to you now. So you exactly did what the Lord said you was going to do, man, through the mouth of the prophets.
Notice it's a difference. You got prophets and you got prophets of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. I'm going to read that again. 1 Kings 22:6. Then the king of Israel gathered the prophets together, about 400 men, and said unto them, shall I go against Ramoth Gilead to battle, or shall I forbear? And they said, go up, for the Lord shall deliver it into the hand of the king. And Jehoshaphat said, is there not here a prophet of Yahweh besides, that we might inquire of him? So you got to go to the source. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord Yahweh, but I hate him. For he does not prophesy good concerning me, but evil.
I don't like that nigga.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
Look at right there.
I don't like him. He don't say nothing good about you. He ain't supposed to say nothing good about you.
That's an effeminate spirit, man. That's how a woman acts, man. bitch will ask you, how do I look in this dress? But she really don't want to know the truth. She just want a compliment.
Yeah.
You know, why'd you ask me?
Yeah.
You know?
You tell her she look like a fucking church van with fucking money rest on there, then she feels some type of way.
She mad after she asked me.
Yeah. Jake want to hear those prosperity.
Read that again, bro.
1 Kings 22 and 8. And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, there is yet one man, Micah, the son of Imlah, by whom we may inquire of the Lord Yahweh, but I hate him, for he did not prophesy good concerning me, but evil.
Yeah.
And Jehoshaphat said, let not the king say so.
Because you were an evil, wicked man. That's why the Spirit of the Lord. The Lord ain't, yeah, the Spirit, the men of the Lord ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing with you, man. You going off, you fucking going off, man. And sometimes they may just ignore you altogether. Like, man, I ain't even dealing with this dude, bro. Somebody, your family call you and ask you what's gonna happen, man. I ain't, look, don't ask me shit. Y'all know it all. Go to the church and find out, man. Don't ask us a motherfucking thing, man. Well, what's gonna happen? Why would I tell you what's gonna happen at the same time you gonna scoff and say I'm in a fucking coat?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Because we would be liars if we prophesied good unto you people, knowing that it ain't gonna come, man.
And you know what? We look forward to telling you people the bad. Honestly, I look forward to telling you people you're gonna be destroyed if you don't get right. It feels good in the spirit when somebody asks you what's gonna happen to this place, and I'm able to tell them the truth, man. This place is gonna be destroyed.
Yep.
It's gonna be destroyed. They're just point blank period. That's the reality of it. That's the way that the Heavenly Father has it set up, and we ain't gonna lie about that, man. You know, the Jesus come up to the camp, but what if that like stupid dumb broad section of driving?
Yeah.
You know, stupid shit like that. Yeah. Like, we can wait. Just looking down, like, you know, it would have been so spiritual if the fucking street car was coming in the other round the wrong track. That would have been better, you know? You got that precept, Isaiah? Bring it out.
Isaiah chapter 30, start at verse 9. It say, I'm gonna start at verse 8. Now go right, get before them in the table, and note it in the book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits.
Yeah, so they don't want to hear what we said. They want to hear the good, the nitty gritty. They want to hear that everything is going to be okay. They want to hear that Jesus is white and that he loves the white man, you know? That's what Jake want to hear. They don't want to hear anything that's going to put them on point, make them think about shit. You know, taking the RFID chip, which is the next major prophecy, man. And that could be implemented before we know it. Because the way that this Middle East situation is accelerating, they ain't got a choice but to bring out that chip, because once the sleeper cells, splinter cells get activated here, that's going to totally cause economic destruction, man. And they're going to need to have surveillance on people, because they're going to say, well, look, we got domestic terrorists here in America, and we didn't know if they're working in tandem with these people in Iran. So therefore, we need to put people under mass surveillance, man. And they're going to start chipping people for different reasons, man. That's how that works.
I just seen that video clip. John Jones just fucking bought an item with a damn thing in his damn arm. Man.
John Jones?
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
He was in the store. I think it was at Target. I don't know if it was a tattoo or the chip, but they scanned his arm to pay for it. So he thought he was like, see, that was cool, wasn't it? And guess who's on the White House card now? That nigga John Jones.
So there you go.
So,
Shit, Elon Musk, he announced that he announced the X digital currency today.
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
X.
Bringing out an X digital currency.
But we said that you're gonna have to need some type of community, some type of whatever it may be, algorithm, whatever it is, to get on social media, man. You know how many people are gonna take this shit just to be on social media? You know how many?
Boy, hell yeah. People gonna die go to the spirit where they can't have social media.
And guess what? If you in the military, you gotta get microchip.
Yep.
You're gonna get microchip, and this is how they can do it. They say, well, look, we can give you $100,000 sign-in bonus and another $10,000. All right, and we can guarantee, bro, they gonna finesse the hell out of you people, man. And the nigga ain't trying to turn down 100 bands, bro. Jake ain't never had 100 bands, bro.
That's life changing.
Yeah, Jake like, oh shit, 100 bands? Because like Apostle Tahar said, you could buy a nigga cheap. 100 bands for a nigga to get the RFID chip, they will do it, man. A woman, and she can continue with TikTok challenges and dances, hell yeah, she gonna do it. Like, you know, I gotta take care of my friends and stuff and my babies and this. You know, I had to do it. It's gonna be an excuse.
Yeah. They gonna use celebrities too. Remember they had that nigga Kid Boo?
Yeah.
Nigga Kid Boo got the micro C
Kid
hip.
Boo, yeah.
Kid Boo got a new investor.
Yeah. Nigga claimed he was like a clone or some shit.
Yeah.
Boy, yeah. Get these niggas about
They
it.
gonna have NBA Youngboy with his bugged out ass getting the C hip for all you YNs out there. Y'all niggas gonna wanna be like Youngboy and shit.
Right.
Even if the YNs don't get you, most likely gonna cook y'all anyway, bro. Y'all just niggas that just gon' die, all right? You YNs have no purpose in life, man.
Right.
You niggas are it's a dime a dozen, bro. Every time I see a nigga with a shiesty on, I put curses on him, bro.
Demons on you, man.
A shiesty.
God.
Fuck out of
A
here,
lot of
man.
you Kardashian followers too, because she came out with a video recently going into like that Neuralink thing she want to do to pass the bar.
Yeah.
You know, she was advertising like having a brain chip so she can study and pass the bar to be a lawyer. You know, so a lot of you followers of Cardi B, the Beehive, Beyonce, a lot of y'all gonna get chipped and start following them dumb ass, man.
This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 31. It says, and they come unto thee as the people cometh. Let's start at verse 28. It says, for I will lay the land most desolate, and the pomp of her strength shall cease, and the mountains of Israel shall be desolate, that none shall pass through. Then shall they know I am Yahweh, when I have laid the land most desolate, because of their abominations which they have committed. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from Yahweh. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people. And they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Right, because a lot of people close to you, they heard the truth. All right, we told the truth to a lot of people, man. And now, when you first tell them, oh yeah, they'll accept it, but do they believe it? No. See what I'm saying? They gonna come to you, oh, okay, you know, you can change your life around. You know, they always tell you that. I remember when you used to be, look, you can change your life around. I never would have thought you would have did this. If they gonna truly believe that the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is with you, man.
Right. They gonna know after the fact.
Yeah, they don't believe the spirit of the Lord because they don't believe that this is a God. Because one thing, we don't have a big crowd around us, and most people don't agree with us. So in their mindset, the Most High is agreeable, but they don't understand that the Lord is actually not agreeable to this world, man. All right, the scriptures say that the love of the Father is not in him who that love the world, man. So you can't be a man of God because you out here doing this, what's crazy. Where this, you know what I'm saying? You use foul language sometimes. You get on women. You definitely cannot be of God, according to these stupid people.
You way too rough. You get on women to be the prophets.
Yeah, y'all too rough. Y'all be cursing out the women. Y'all can't be saying that about nobody. But yeah, you go to a Christian pastor that's all fucking black, man.
God, you know, and I just had a conversation the other day. I had a family member call me. So what's going on with Iran? And the same family member is the one I warned her, said, hey, look, don't go take that juice. Took the juice, having all sorts of medical issues now. And I was asking her, well, what's going on with that? Guess what? Whatever I told her, went one ear out the other.
I mean, listen, last time.
I don't know
The
that.
same thing.
What happened?
Yeah, she asked me, she was like, what's going on with Iran? I was like, well, family member called me. Yeah. And she was like, what's happening with that? I was like, well, look, this is what it is. This is the beginning of the war Armageddon. I said, America's going to get hit. Oh, okay. One ear out the other, man. Until that shit happen.
Oh.
I would have told her, go to the sellers and buy, man.
Right.
Fucking called me and asked me a goddamn thing, man.
It's gonna get way worse. It's gonna get way worse.
Bro, I didn't change my number, man. I mean, there's people, all types of people probably calling that old number. They ain't get good. If the spirit of the Lord will try to get in contact, y'all with. I'm not breaking my neck with this out. Nobody that talk shit about the word, bro. That talk shit about the truth, brother. I'm not breaking my neck to break nothing
Ain't
down
no
here.
room for that.
Right, yeah,
For-
like
for what, man? When you read it, when he said the seers prophesied to us good things, they don't want to hear actual prophecy. They want to be lied to, man. That's not what a prophecy is. Unbiased. It just is what it is. It ain't no sides. It's just information. You don't go and get a prophecy to feel good, man.
Right.
You know, that's why these psychics and these mediums be making money off of y'all, because they know to just to tell you what you want to hear, man.
Right.
They're gonna flip over some cards.
Yeah.
Ain't no psychic gonna make money telling you bad news. So they don't want to hear it, man. So fuck these people, man.
That's right.
that's right.
You know?
It says, ask my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them. Right? Give them a warning, it's still going to be wicked. It says, for with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that hath a pleasant voice, and can play well on an instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them.
They gonna know that the men of the Lord have been among them, and they know now, bro. Like, don't let these people gaslight you. They just sit back now pondering like, damn. Cause see, people have a lot of pride on them, man.
Yeah.
They can't admit that you had it right. But if it was somebody else, then they'll give them all the credit in the world.
Yeah.
Like my mother a couple years ago, she said, yeah, you know, it was a guy that used to come to the bar and he used to say what you saying. I'm like, yeah, but I'm like, I guarantee you took more credibility for that nigga than me.
Right,
That motherfucker, he just started saying that. I've been saying this for the last 10 years, man, plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all said I was in a fucking coat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now he can come in and talk what I'm talking, and all of a sudden he gets accepted. The hell with all you niggas, man?
Yeah.
Don't come around us, man.
Please
Right.
don't.
That's why, like Professor Zhang, niggas will believe him when he talk about the Illuminati.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Apostles been
Yeah.
saying it for how many decades? Not years, decades.
Yeah.
Bringing this out.
Right.
Now he says it. Well, he's like, well, now that the Epstein files are out, it's clear. Nigga, it's been clear, man.
Right.
We ain't have to get Esau red-handed to know this nigga is off the chain, man. He eats babies, he blows shit up. Just the shit he did to us, man. You think that nigga changed?
Well, that's how a lot of people right now are getting popular off social media because they hijacking Israel. That's a claim, brother. They hijacking. But they hijacking Israelite talking points and they repackaging it for the world, man. Kevin Samuels, that's what that nigga was doing. Professor James, that's what that nigga's doing. All these red pill shit. Bro, there wasn't no red pill before the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man.
Yeah.
But y'all took that, repackaged it, you know what I'm saying, and never gave credit to who you got it from, man.
Right.
But that's okay, because the Lord gonna vindicate us.
Right. You know why too, though, bro? Because for the simple fact, they're of the world. The world accepts his own.
Yeah.
We're not of this world.
Yep.
So the world don't accept us when we bring out these things because, like you just said, the apostles been speaking on red pill mood. They've been cussing out Keisha since the fucking 80s, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Getting on that and saying all this and that, bro. We've been doing it for the last, since we've been on YouTube, and we've got no credit. And the crazy part about it is they all watch our videos, man.
Yep.
They'll never say, yeah, we're going to give credit to the prophets of the great mills. So they would never say that, man. Never. You know, but like we said, the Lord is going to vindicate us. And I got a quick precept, Baba Kusha. This is the book of Sirach 13. And I'm going to start at verses 21. It says, a rich man beginneth to his fall and is held up of his friends. But a poor man being brought down is thrust away by his friends, right? But when a rich man falleth, he hath many helpers. And he speaketh things not to be spoken. Because according to this, they're not supposed to be speaking this, man. It says, and yet men justify him. But the poor man slippeth, and yet they rebuked him too. He spake wisely and could have no place. So when we speak these things, oh, you think you know everything, you don't know shit, you just heard what somebody else say. This is how low our people look at us, man.
Yep.
That's why Yahweh Shai testified that a prophet have no honor in his own country, man.
Right.
Yep.
Out of all your wicked ass family, the Lord choose to wake you up, and these stupid niggas in your family can't even fucking be satisfied that you giving the truth, man. And that's why we tell you you're gonna fucking die, man.
That's right.
All right? Because see, when shit happen, don't call us, man.
Nope.
Don't ask us a goddamn thing.
Nope.
Y'all chose y'all pick. Y'all trusted in this fucking government, in this fucking wicked ass world, and these fucking devils, man.
Right.
And all y'all going to slavery too, man.
That's right.
Bunch of fucking idiots. Then you voted for goddamn Trump, and look at it, he sent your stupid ass to World War III. You fucking dumbass maggots, man. Y'all ain't got shit to say now, do you? A bunch of goddamn reprobates. We gonna start cussing you niggas out too, man. Sons of fucking bitches.
Right.
And it says here, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue and looketh when he said, and they extol it to the clouds. But when a poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this?
Who's this nigga?
If he stumble, they will help to overthrow him, man.
That's right.
And that's what you people did.
That's right.
But you can't overthrow the counsel of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
Because the word of the Lord is going to stand, whether you believe it or not.
That's right.
You don't want to fight against the Most
Yeah.
High.
Like that dumbass nigga, like that nigga Elon Musk, he'll come out and say something that makes complete common sense. You should have more kids. Well, no shit, nigga. Everybody's applauding this nigga when he says it, man. You said, you know, they got an attitude issue about it.
Right.
You know? This nigga told you the universe is 14 billion years old. You like, yeah, that makes sense. How?
How?
He just made the shit up, man.
No sense. Don't make no sense.
Real
That's
quick,
it.
brother.
So
So lucky, brother.
Are you got
Nah, go ahead. You hit it.
Matthew 15:8. This Yahweh Shah speaking too. This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men. You see, because everybody got an idea what God is in their mind. All right? But that idea of what God is in your mind is not the God of the Bible. We here to tell you how the Most High moves, man.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
here to tell you how the Most High get down, man.
Right.
Hey, the Most High, he with all the smoke, he with all the bloodshed, he with all the buildings blowing up, kids starving, women getting raped. The Most High with all that, man.
Right.
You want to say, oh man, I know my God. My God is a God of love.
Yeah.
But that's
yeah.
not what the scriptures say. The scriptures say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is a man of war.
That's right. That's right.
My God.
And see, that's what Pete Hegseth is telling them over there when they think of Jesus. That's what they think of. That made up bullshit in their mind.
He's with us.
Yeah, but they don't know that the God, the true God of the Bible, is the complete opposite, man.
Right.
That's a fucking idol y'all about to sacrifice yourself for, man.
Yep. Yeah, and Paula White, her ass in Trump here talking about, nigga, I'm with whatever you with.
Yeah. What this bitch say? She said, when I step foot on the White House, I
It's
know
only
God.
crap.
Get the fuck out of here.
She said, I can't say no to President Trump because I'll be saying no to God.
Stupid, man.
Damn.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 7, concerning Edom. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, his wisdom no more intimate. His counsel perished from the prudent. Is their wisdom vanished? See, why is the Lord saying this? Because y'all have been bigging him up for being the smartest, the highest IQ. You know, he makes the most sense. He knows what he's doing. You know, this nigga will make it some of the most demonic shit in the world. This nigga will put the whole food supply on glyphosate and sell it to China, but he's wise though. You see? But why is the Lord asking that, man? Because niggas put Esau's intelligence on a fucking pedestal, man.
Yeah.
You know? That's a fucking stumbling block, man.
Yeah, he's manufactured, bro.
Right. These dopey ass people walking down, they're not fucking better than us, man.
No.
They're not smarter than you, they're not stronger than you, they ain't shit better than you. The
right.
scriptures say one people shall be stronger than another, man.
Right.
And despite what our condition is, we're better than them, man.
Right.
Hey, that dude, what's his name? Shaheen King Bosun. He said that these people is just like Epstein without the money, man.
Right.
These people, bro, you got
Yeah.
millionaire crackers that's doing shit that they was doing in Epstein Island, bro.
Yeah, bro.
They just go undetected because they ain't big names like that.
Right.
Man, they had a video a while ago. It was this big fat Edomite dude, and he had this complex in his mind that the nigga used to chew on pissy baby diapers, man.
Oh,
he used
wow.
to put on diapers. You know, it was a female that did it, but this nigga used to put on diapers and shit on himself because he thought he was a baby.
Yeah.
See, the 9 to 5, don't let the 9 to 5 fucking white boy fool you, man. After 5:30, this nigga's a whole different demon, man.
Yeah.
He may come on and he may come to work with the axe on and shit with the spray, may have the briefcase and the leader team meeting. When this nigga go home, man, hey, he's putting his dick in a fucking headless Barbie doll, man.
Yeah. Hey, you remember that Edomite that got caught with the nigga bitch in the basement?
Oh, yeah.
He was keeping a nigga bitch in the basement and this bitch escaped.
She escaped, yeah.
She had all type of latex like that, you know, the weird sexual fetish shit. She said that bitch was hungry. All the niggas, Esau get down like that, man.
Bro, that bitch wrapped in duct tape.
How the fuck you think Jeffrey Dahmer got by so long, man? You niggas put Esau on a pedestal, man. You think this nigga's under something? No, that nigga, you need to check that nigga. Stop and frisk, man.
Yeah, stop and frisk.
Especially you overweight, older one with the glasses. Watch them niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Nigga be doing this and shit.
Yeah.
Glasses.
Yeah, you people are fucking disgusting, man.
Right.
Hey, that's why in the kingdom you gonna have to have your taskmasters on Esau ass, man.
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
give that nigga no room for anything.
Yeah.
You gotta watch him around his own kids.
Yeah,
man.
he ain't right, bro.
Don't leave no pig or a chicken. Don't leave no pig around that nigga or a chicken.
Yeah, what you doing with that?
Yeah. Bro, you don't think Esau be popping them farm animals, man?
Yeah.
Oh,
Farm,
man.
popping
Yeah.
them. Bro, every time I see a big ass dog of a female is so acclimated with our dog, is this a certain relationship you have? The scriptures say you can't disregard the life of your beast, but you're not supposed to have an intimate relationship with your beast, man. You know what I'm saying? Your beast shouldn't know what it's like to be frisking all on you and eating food out your mouth and all this other shit. You feeling on it, man. You got, the fucking dog licking the Edomite bitch's clit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell nah, bro. That's awful, man. Bestiality. Yeah, and look, that's because we say we deal with the white woman. Hey, the fucking white woman is a fucking beast, man, all right? We just deal with the Edomite woman because, hey, we just pissing on Esau. We just showing nigga you can fuck your woman and beat your ass in your own kingdom and you can't do nothing. But don't get it twisted. We don't love these fucking white bitches, man. All right? At the end of the day, they all going in slavery and they serve us. That's it, bro. You know?
Right. Verse 8 real quick. It says, flee ye. It says, flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. So now everybody's questioning this nigga. Well, maybe he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, man. Okay? Maybe tariffs wasn't a good idea. You know? Maybe he don't know what he's doing with the money, because it's 40 trillion in debt, and he ain't got no way out. And he sold up all his resources. Now people are questioning it, man.
Maybe we can't make America great again.
Yeah, right. Right. You see, it says, if grape gatherers will come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy it till they have enough. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Oh, he's been exposed. Everybody see this man for what he is, bro. Fucking who said it? He said you ain't nothing but a bunch of pedophile devil worshippers. Right. That's all the hell you are. You're the devil that the Bible talks about. The only people that don't see that is stupid ass niggas, man. That's it.
Right.
And a dumbass black woman, man. With no sideburns, with no goddamn edges, man. They don't believe the white man is the devil.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she's with what the fuck this devil is doing.
Right.
That's why a lot of you dumbass hoes are in the military now,
Why you
man.
in the military?
They're trusting the system that's showing that it's going down, dude.
But let them trust in it because they're going to die with it too.
Good.
Die with this motherfucking system, man, all right? Because you black women, you got no place up here. You Keishas out there, when all hell break loose, we walking right past all you hoes, man.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Especially you bitches in Kansas City, don't fucking come look for us, man. Especially in that day, because in that day, just remember, ain't no laws. So you come up with that attitude, man, you bound to be floating somewhere. So y'all keep that in the back of mind. Don't come fuck with us, man.
Don't come knocking at my door, man. You're gonna literally get Spartan kicked. Like I might just unalive her at the fucking front doorstep, and no cop gonna come to save you. So I've been wanting to get revenge all these years. You come knocking at my door, ask for help, okay?
Bro, Keisha is right. Bro, they said it. They said it. It was on a podcast. They said that when Civil War kicks off, they said you're gonna have black women that's gonna specifically hunt black men. I mean, black men that's gonna hunt black women.
Yep.
Yep.
They said that. They said you're gonna have niggas that's looking to go put their baby mamas in the spirit world, gonna unalive their baby mamas, man. And that's a real thing because you women, you have oppressed the so-called black man since the beginning, man. And
Right,
Jake is
right.
tired of your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, remember that video a couple years ago of them black women asking the white man to kill us, to kill more of us?
Yeah.
That was recent, I think.
Boy, the
Yeah,
war
last
got something
year.
special for you hoes, boy.
Yeah.
Little Costa Hard showed that quick clip of that chick, man. Go to a damn singles event. You had 1,000 women at the event, man, and like 10 men. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It goes to show, hey, the Lord is putting the squeeze and the pressure and the punishment on Eve.
Right?
But I had another precept.
Go ahead, yeah, we finna wrap it. Yeah, get y'all precepts, we'll wrap it up in a minute.
This is Jeremiah 28, verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet that which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that Yahweh hath truly sent him. Okay? So the prophets of old, when they first came on the scene, they always let you know that the country they were currently in and prophesying at was going down. It was rarely a good thing when you hear accounts in the scriptures of prophets being raised up and speaking out there. And during the time of Jeremiah, he was prophesying against that kingdom. Right? All the prophets of old, they prophesied against the kingdom that they were in. Why? Because those kingdoms were wicked. So we're here today. This isn't for no fucking feel-good message, no free hugs. We don't got no cakes for you and cookies and ice cream. We're gonna let you know you're going down. Esau walks by, he's going into captivity. Right?
Well, it's a two-sided story, man. Because there is good news and there's bad news.
If you want to hug me, I'm on $200.
Yeah. Like they always say, I got some good news and I got some bad news. Which one you want to hear first?
Right.
You get the good news first. Like what the Rock said in that movie, Fast and Furious, said, you know, I like my veggies first. Give me the bad news first. But we're going to give you the bad news, man. And then the good news is going to come after, which you're going to be ruled over by righteous men.
The bad news is going to be so bad that it ain't going to be good news.
Yeah.
That's how that works. So you sure you want the bad news first?
Right.
Because it gets no better for this devil, bro. His system is going down. See, when you see them walk past here and they all just lottie, these people are afraid, man. Just look at the spirit. They have no certainty. They're just living day by day, and they just like, damn, man, it's just a matter of time. Yeah.
It's that, what's that, cognitive dissonance?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where people not really like accepting reality.
Yeah.
I was seeing that, I was just, out and about yesterday. I'm like, these people know this shit going on, but they ain't trying to acknowledge it, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm cool with that shit. Guy in your
Normalcy bias.
This Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 8. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, behold, I, even I, am against thee, and will execute judgments in the midst of thee in the sight of the nations. And I will do in thee that which I have not done, and whereunto I will not do any more the like, because of all thine abominations. Therefore, the fathers shall eat the sons in the midst of thee. The sons shall eat their fathers. Then I will execute judgments in thee, and the whole remnant of thee will I scatter into all the winds. Wherefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, surely, because thou hast defiled my sanctuary with all thy detestable things, and with all thine abominations, therefore will I also diminish thee. Neither shall mine eye spare, neither will I have any pity. You see, the Lord of the Bible is a living power, man. All right? He sees everything that goes on, and he don't let iniquity go unchecked, man. You may think you're going about your everyday life. Oh, I didn't kill niggas, I didn't fuck niggas, bitches, I done snorted coke, I done did all that. I'm still alive. Well, guess what? The Most High preserving your ass for judgment, man.
Right.
It say, almost done. Ezekiel 5 and 12, a third part of thee shall die with the pestilence, and with the famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee, and I will scatter the third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. This is the point. Ezekiel 5 and 13. Thus shall my anger be accomplished, and I will cause my fury to rest upon them, and I will be comforted. You see, that's how the Lord gets his comfort, by fucking niggas up.
Yeah.
But you say you're right, you ain't just gonna die, you gonna get fucked up.
That's right, man.
That's how the Lord is comforting, man. You can't pray to God to make it all good.
Yeah.
You know, he not accepting burnt sacrifices. He ain't accepting Christian prayers. He gonna need to see people die to feel comforted, man.
Yeah.
Same thing with us.
Because ultimately the Lord is righteous. When you look up at the word righteous, it goes into bringing things back to a balance. You know, things go off on one side, it's got to be offset by the other side, man. You spill blood got to be spilled, man. Y'all up here thinking something happened a long time ago, 400 years ago. Lord, no, man. The Lord ain't forgot about that, man. So he's not at rest right now. He's not comforted right now until a whole lot of blood gets spilled, man.
What's that scripture in Jeremiah when it goes into how the Most High said that he should cry like a travailing woman and he should devour it at once? And so yeah, he Lord is to the point he wants to see this people get fucked up. You know how like in those cartoons how when they get so angry their head will turn red and explode when they fuck something up.
Steaming out
Yeah, that's how the Most High, he's really angry, and once because see, wrath is like, think about on a video game, right? How on a Street Fighter game, how the more you fight and the more your rage meter goes up and you can do your power move. So the whole side, he's like seeing all this build up to the point he's gonna let out the ultimate fucking command mail on you people, man.
Yep.
And that's gonna bring the levels back down.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But he's building up, man.
Yeah.
Okay, quick precept. This is the book of 2 Peter 2, and I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, "For that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds," man. So if you're a righteous man in this kingdom, you're gonna be vexed at 90% of the things you see. Now, over time, you learn how to adapt and kind of just like, okay, shit brushes off you, but that don't mean you accept it, man. You know, and it's sad because we shouldn't have to tolerate a moat in our face, bro. A moat shouldn't have to be your supervisor and trying to give you orders and shit. Like, that's bullshit. But it said the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation and reserve the unjust until the day of judgment to be punished, man. So the Lord is reserving a lot of you people to be punished, man.
Yep.
That's why a lot of you think you got away with murder. You think because you cheated on a man of the Lord and you found another marriage, you think the Lord ain't looking at your ass? The Lord got you. Like, look, I got you. Don't even worry about it. Because in her mind said, ha ha, I thought you was a man of God, nigga. Okay, we gonna see that when Micah 7:10 play out and you getting your shit smashed on the concrete, man.
That's right.
I bite them apples, man. Cause see, a bitch, bro, I'm just saying, a general woman, a man, anybody in general think they can fuck with us, and it's okay because they don't get fucked up the next day.
Right.
All them prayers we praying to the Heavenly Father, you better believe that the Heavenly Father is watching, man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real with you. Every fucking nigga that ever had a problem with me personally, any woman that ever played me, I put curses on you motherfuckers every single day, man. Every fucking day I put curses on all you niggas, man. And it's gonna come a time that the Heavenly Father will answer that prayer, man.
That's right.
That's right.
According to your ways, the scriptures say, man. Because we don't even have the capacity to do what the Lord would do to you, man. The Lord gonna get you the way according to your ways, man. Whatever bullshit you was on, the Lord gonna fuck you up, man. Okay? If you thought you was moving on to a better man, guess how you might go out?
Yeah.
He might that man.
You can't get no better than this.
Yeah.
Right. You know?
You want precepts, brother? You got something else? I got something. One more. Come on. With that, we gonna close out. Give out. You got a precept, man? Good. Man, you need to have some precepts. You coming out here, bro. Hey, you gotta take some notes, bro. With that, we gonna close out. Give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Ba'ashim. Double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Lord's will, you will edify to the next lesson. Kwame Yasharala. Kwame Yasharala. Baba Bo. Baba Bo. Shalom. Shalom. That's the spirit. It ended on 14.